It took 40 years for this game to be completed.
Oh my god!
Doing this makes you the most hated man on the internet.
What a Humphreys. Littler, what a run.
And the latest update for gaming content creators has come in. No streamer has pushed the boundaries even more and, done something absolutely outrageous. Twitch has actually updated their rules and they've allowed impartial nudity, but now they're saying, actually, no, you've pushed the boundaries too far. We're going to put in some more concrete rules that you can't break. There is no grey area here that you can breach. We don't permit streamers to be fully or partially nude, including exposing genitals or buttocks. Fair. Now they've added in, nor do we permit streamers to imply or suggest that they are fully or partially nude, including, but not limited to, covering breasts or genitals with objects or sensor bars. It's got to be clear that the streamer is wearing clothes, and now that's very valid, and it's because of the people pushing the boundaries with what I told you last week with the follow-up of people putting the sensor bars. Twitch have said, you know what, enough is enough. It's now in black and white in the rules of the TOS. If you do this, you're going to get banned, and that's the end of that. We've put that story to bed for now, but it won't be probably the end of me talking about something that some Twitch streamers have done something naughty. But you know what? For now, it's over. The most hated man on the internet, and no, it's not me. Don't be rude. It might not even be this person, but what I've seen online at the moment is just a barrage of attacks on this man for something that I don't actually think is really worth the response he's getting. Of course, if you don't know who this person is, I'm talking about Thogden. Thogden is a 22-year-old football content creator, does loads of stuff with Sky Sports and many other brands, and makes matchday vlogs and things like that. However, he recently did a video doing this.
What a Humphreys. Littler, what a run. What a run from the boy. Next year we go again.
A lot of darts purists don't really like, when some random person suddenly now starts chiming up saying they love darts when they didn't like darts before. But, you can start liking new things eventually. But a lot of people really think Thogden is an attention seeker. He's talking about the darts. He's done that video. It looks, I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit fake the way he's dropped to the floor in absolute distraughtness. I had a bit of a fancying to the darts because of all this Luke Littler stuff. When he lost, I was like, oh, that's a shame. I wasn't on the floor being like, no. Turn to the camera, oh no. I understand being a content creator and wanting to talk about and put yourself within trending topics and things like that to, get more followers or more viewership, etc. I understand that thought process, but a lot of people aren't liking what Thogden's done here. As you can see, a few people writing what they think about Thogden on Twitter, the place where people write lovely positive things about people, what they like about them. Oh. Now, this isn't the only thing that Thogden's done to rattle people up the wrong way. A lot of people on football Twitter really don't like him. One, for just simply filming yourself in stands. If you do matchday vlogs, a lot of people do not like that because, it feels fake. You're taking a ticket away from someone that should be there, or, why are you filming yourself? I don't really agree with that. Actually, back in the day, my cousin actually worked for 90 Min, did some matchday vlogs, and I did one myself. Now, I'll be honest, it was a bit awkward being in the ground doing that sort of stuff. I didn't feel too comfortable doing it, and it was a while ago. But at the end of the day, it's content. And some people do really enjoy it because they are unable to go to the games. If you're from Australia and you support Crystal Palace, or if you support a team in England that you can't ever really go to unless you pay for a long-ass flight, you might want to watch a matchday vlog to feel like you're in the ground with the people. That there is a place for this content, but a lot of people don't like it, and that rubs people up the wrong way. Firstly, with Thogden, he's only 22 years old. He doesn't deserve all this hate, to be honest, but he doesn't help himself. There was during the Qatar World Cup, he was there. He went to every single game in the tournament. In some cases, only going to 20 minutes of the first half, and then running to the next stadium and going 20 minutes into the last 20 minutes of the game. Do you know what I mean? He also did this. This didn't go down too well at all. A young fan came up to him with signed gloves from a goalkeeper, and he did this.
It's Travis glove from last season.
Glove from last season, yeah. What, my brother?
Yeah, no.
It's signed as well?
Yep.
Mate, you want to give this to me?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to send you some. I'm going to sort you out, okay?
He basically made it out that the kid was going to give it to him, but I don't think the kid was, and everyone didn't like that. But eventually, apparently, he did, because of all the backlash, I think, he did give the gloves back to the kid. That's just one of the many other things that he's done. I do think it's a bit harsh, but sometimes he also doesn't help himself. But also, not everyone is for everyone. Some people will find me cringe doing this. Some people will find Thogden obviously cringe for doing what he does and attention seeking. Like, you can find what I'm doing. Not everyone is everyone's cup of tea. basically at the end of the day. And I just feel like I don't think he's done anything objectively wrong. There was one other cringe moment that he did in 2023.
You gotta love it. The fans are going crazy. Come on.
And everyone was just like laughing at him because obviously, I mean, he's just having fun. And to be honest, he might be very self-aware. He might know what he's doing. He knows, like, I've done that before where I've done like self-deprecation within a video. Not self-defecation. Don't twist it. No, self-deprecation in a video where I've like, you know, made myself the butt of the joke. Why am I doing butt after saying that? So he might be self-aware where he knows that he is being, you know, mocked and laughed at maybe. And it does do well in the viewership and engagement. I don't know. But I've seen a lot of it online at the moment. And that's why I wanted to let you know. Thogden, is he the most hated man on the internet?
Floppy's Frustrations.
Welcome to the new section, Floppy's Frustrations, and I'm doing this segment because I'm really frustrated and annoyed and angry about something that I found quite consistently in 2024 on social media. Yes, I've got a smiley face on my hoodie, but no, I'm not happy right now. It's X, it's Twitter. I don't know what's up with the For You section of Twitter. I do like it, it's a good idea, but for some reason it pushes content that is outside of what I engage with and I interact with on that social media platform. Things like TikTok, if you watch 5 videos of the same thing, you're gonna get 10 more videos of that same thing. It's to keep you on the app, it makes sense, smart, bosh. But for some reason on X or Twitter, I'm just gonna call it Twitter, for some reason they just put toxic, like, I mean, like, not just word toxic, I mean videos. There was literally, I've had to block 18 accounts just in 2024 of just accounts of people fighting or World Star, like knocking people out. There was literally an account called 1,000 Ways to Die, and it was CCTV footage. Yes, you heard that correctly. CCTV footage of people dying. Like, why would I want to see that content? Why is that on X? And I actually think this is a proper issue that's made me even more frustrated because you have to be 13 years or older to use Twitter, okay? You have to be 13 years or older to use Twitter. This content is being pushed. I don't follow these accounts. I don't interact with these accounts. I don't, literally nothing to do with anything to do with that. And every so often it comes up in the For You section. That 13-year-old, that 14-year-old, whatever, is going to be just scrolling and seeing stuff like that, and they're going to be susceptible. Like, you shouldn't be seeing things like that. You just shouldn't. And it's going to be just plopped in front of them. Like, I understand the whole point of Elon Musk wants to make it free speech or whatever, like open the doors to that, but there has to be some form of regulation in there because it's just too far. I don't like that content. Stop pushing to me, X. It made me frustrated. I had to talk about it. Moving on to the next segment. Fortnite ASMR. What is that? Why'd you whisper that, Floppylegss? What is ASMR? Well, let me tell you. It stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It's a relaxing, often sedative sensation that begins on the scalp and moves down the body, also known as a brain massage. It's triggered by placid sights and sounds such as whispers, accents, and crackles. I'll be honest, I'll open the book to Floppylegss. ASMR isn't for everyone, but it is for Floppylegss. I am a fan of ASMR. I am. I find it very relaxing. I get the tingles. Not everyone gets the tingles. Some people get like that from it, whereas I'm like, oh, okay, I could sleep right now. And I came across this content on TikTok. It was Fortnite ASMR, gaming ASMR. Someone asked for tactical. People eat and film themselves and do ASMR videos. People just type on their keyboard for hours and do ASMR like that. There's so many different things, but now there's Fortnite and gaming ASMR. People have made careers out of just buying a microphone and doing that. I promise you, there's people that have made millions just from doing that. So when I first came across this, I was like, what is this? This is stupid. But I've seen this account. 500,000 plus followers on TikTok. Now, I've already spoken in the past about TikTok and certain content doesn't need to be good to blow up. And you don't have to be great to have loads of followers. It's TikTok, of course. But I've seen different accounts do it. It's a trend that I've seen trickling across. And I think it's quite smart. Because ASMR alone is big in itself and it makes people relax, what have you. But now you've got the content to actually carry on watching. So when you watch ASMR, you normally just plug in your earphones and you could close your eyes, look away, whatever. But now I want to see what this Fortnite player is doing. They're cracking 90s. They're getting quick scopes. Like, I'm watching them play the game while I'm getting relaxed from the ASMR. And I just think this is going to blow up. So if you are a gaming content, I mean, I am. I do gaming on my other channel, Floppylegss Clips. If you want to go check that one out, I really do appreciate it. It's moments from my Twitch stream. Maybe I should branch into that. I've got a good microphone. I can do that. I have actually just taken a few minutes there to actually like plausibly think, do I do that? Is that my way to blow up? Just start whispering into the camera, the microphone. You idiot. Floppylegss is stupid, but this is going to make me massive in 2024. 2024 is the year of ASMR. Let's go. Subscribe if you like ASMR. I like it as well. It's very. Just shut up.
Floppy's finding out the way.
Floppy's finding of the week. Moving on to the final segment, and it's a 13-year-old breaking a world record. A game that's been out for 40 years, never been done before. It's beating and completing Tetris. You might be thinking Tetris is just waves after wave after waves of trying to put blocks in a position until you can't do it anymore and you die. But this 13-year-old Willis Gibson went on until the game literally couldn't create any more waves. It's a world record for a 13-year-old. I mean, at 13. I don't want to tell you what I was doing because I wasn't doing that. But there was a news reporter who had this to say about the matter.
As a mother, I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal.
Look, I understand, the whole idea and concept of like gaming for a certain generation is seen as something that's like a waste of time, it's pointless, but at the end of the day, he's 13, he's broken a world record, and your first response is to say, go outside and touch grass. Like, how are you doing that? It isn't a life accomplishment to do that. What have you done? What record have you broke? Do you know what I mean? It just seems a bit sarky and very patronising. I wasn't a fan of that, and a lot of people have had a response to this, and it's gone a bit viral of people saying this news reporter needs to get with the times, first of all, and also just stop shitting on a 13-year-old's accomplishments. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, ignoring that Sky News reporter, well done Willis Gibson on the massive accomplishment of beating Tetris. Who'd have thought it? Not me. Thanks for coming through to another episode of Floppy's Findings. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed all the segments today, the Floppylegss follow-up, Floppy's frustrations, and of course Floppy's finding of the week. If you have any other ideas for different segments that you think I should introduce to the show, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to find more from Floppylegss and the stuff that I do, please click the link in the bio. Make sure you join the Discord and join the Floppylegss family and all that jazz. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, please. Cheers. Thanks very much. Don't know what that was, but it happened now, and I'm just going to go with the flow. Thanks for coming through, and I'll see you when I see you.